This is the practice worksheet for section 3.2. We're going to find the measures of these angles by using our protractor postulate. We're going to do numbers 3, 9, and 10 in this section. So for number 3, they want you to find the measure of angle MHI. That's that big angle right there. You can trace it with your finger or your pencil, or you can highlight it if you want. That's a big fat angle. That's obtuse. Now, find its angle measure. You could subtract whichever pair of numbers you want, either both tops or both bottoms. But what I'm going to do is use the bottoms because I noticed that one of my numbers on the bottom here is a 0. So I'm going to do 130 minus 0. So that's a 130 degree angle. Okay, we're going to move down to number 9. We're going to look for the measure of angle KHJ. And I'll highlight that one using pink. Now that angle right there is a skinnier angle that would definitely fit inside of a right angle. This is going to be acute, so you should be expecting a measure that's less than 90. Take a look at your numbers. Well, I got a 90 here. What's the other number? There's no top or bottom number here with the 90s. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, or we mentioned this in class. These numbers, these pairs that you see, they're always going to add up to 180. So what does 90 add with to get 180? It's going to add with 90 again. So actually both numbers are 90. That's why they only put 190 there. Okay, so we'll do 90 minus 40. That's the bottom number minus the bottom number. Nope, 90 minus 40 is 50. Number 10, look at angle LHJ. We'll highlight it. So notice how this yellow angle uses one of the rays from the pink. We'll use the top numbers this time. We'll do 70 subtracted from 140. Make sure that your angle measures are always positive. So do big number minus little number. And I did that with both tops. 70 degrees, I think you can still tell that's an acute angle by looking at it. Any bigger, it might be a little bit tougher. Okay, same situation on the bottom. You're going to draw your own angles. I tried to pick two that are different types of angles that maybe we haven't drawn before. Number 12, we need to draw a 178 degree angle. Well, that's definitely obtuse. But what's it going to look like from a distance? This is really close to 180 degrees, so it's going to look like a line. But it's going to be just short of a line. Okay, so here's my vertex. I'm going to say my 0 is over here. That means my 178 is going to be 2 degrees short of the 180 mark. So it's going to live right there. Now, when you connect those 3 points, it sure is going to look like a straight line or a straight angle. From a distance, that's going to look like a line. But it's actually 2 degrees short of a line. Number 14, from a distance, this angle is going to look like a right angle. But again, it's going to be obtuse. I'll use the scale on the left this time since I'm kind of off the paper on the other side. There's my 0. I'm going to go 2 degrees more than 90. Line up those 2 dots and draw your ray as long as you'll want. I'm going to make sure my ray isn't kind of infringing on the workspace for another problem. So there's your 92-degree angle.